Hello there. Contrasting weather conditions developing across Europe over the next few days. And in actual fact, if we take a look at the satellite picture, it's this plume of cloud. It's a weather front, and behind it, a southerly wind with the air coming all the way up from the Azores, dragging in that warmer weather across parts of Iberia and up into France eventually. Some showers across the Alps, but here it will turn noticeably milder. The colder air sitting across Scandinavia and over into Russia. Now, that said, there's a storm across the eastern Mediterranean, bringing the potential for heavy rain across Greece, the Greek Isles, and also into Turkey. But here's where the warmer weather is. We'll see temperatures into the high teens on Thursday across parts of northern Spain. A good deal of dry weather to go with it. Similar story into France. Cloudy conditions further north of that. We've still got that colder air sitting in place, particularly across northern Scandinavia. So this is the story as we move into Friday. Good slice of fine, dry, sunny and warm weather moving its way through Western Europe. Temperatures on the up across the higher ground of the Alps as well. That could bring some snow, thaw and melt over the next few days. Now, this is the story then as we go through the city forecast. There will be the milder weather will start to ease into next week, as you can see through London and Paris. As for Germany, it stays pretty unsettled with snow showers expected to Moscow as well. Take care. Hello there. Still plenty to talk about with the weather in North America, and most of it temperature related. We've got this contrast with this cold plunge of air sitting across the far north and very warm plume of air sitting into the southeast at the moment. Now, in the southeast, we could see some stormy weather conditions, particularly moving our way across the Carolinas through the course of Thursday. Behind it, we've still got some snow showers across the Rockies with rain through that west coast into California as well. So it's quite unsettled over the next few days. We've still got the warmth across Texas, not as hot as it has been through the Christmas holiday period. So let's take a look then across that west coast in a little more detail. Slightly quieter across parts of British Columbia. There will be some snow just to the south of Vancouver into Oregon. And then as we head further south, we're going to see some rain that's going to be further south again, affecting Los Angeles. So a drier story for San Francisco as the rain into Los Angeles, still with some wintry weather across Seattle and Vancouver. Now over to the east, it's a relatively dry story stretching down through New York into Washington. Quite a lot of cloud around, but some sharp showers anywhere really from Atlanta, Georgia, down into the Carolinas. Florida should be fine and dry, still pretty warm with it, as well as the wind direction pushing in that warm air up through the Gulf of Mexico. So here's the story then for the next couple of days. The showers easing in Atlanta. Hello there. We've got some contrasting weather conditions in South America at the moment. Still heavy rain as the story across parts of Brazil and largely through the Amazon basin as well. But the localised severe flooding has been across the eastern half of Brazil in recent days, and still heavy rainfall is expected here. To the south of that, we've got some extreme heat in northern Argentina. It's not going to last very long, but 39 degrees expected on Wednesday afternoon. Venezuela, a fewer showers than we've seen just recently, but down into Colombia and stretching down into western Brazil, Paraguay, we'll see some pretty sharp showers too. Uruguay is fine and settled. There's that heat I was talking about in Buenos Aires, 39 degrees above the average for the time of year. Westerly winds still blowing in some showery outbreaks of rain, perhaps down across the Andes. Now, this is the story for the next few days. We keep the risk of unsettled weather into Rio until the early half of next week. Buenos Aires sees that heat starting to ease just a touch. Into Mexico and Central America, it's a largely fine, quiet story at the moment, largely shower-free as well. A few isolated scattered showers across the Caribbean, but these are few and far between, and even the heavier rain down through Costa Rica and Panama easing just a touch over the next couple of days. So city forecasts show a good deal of fine, dry weather as we head into the new year. That's it. Take care. Hello then. A showery spell of weather to come across the Middle East. And in actual fact, if we start off with a look at the satellite picture, you can see what I'm talking about here. At the same time, we've got a storm moving its way through the eastern Mediterranean, affecting the north coast of Egypt, warm across the far northwest, shower clouds just south of the equator, and we're picking up some sharper showers moving through the eastern parts of South Africa up towards Zimbabwe and into Mozambique as well. Sharper showers to the island of Madagascar too. So that's the story on Thursday. Let's take a look at the city forecast in a little more detail. see what to expect. Still, the risk of some rain for Cape Town on Saturday, potentially. Elsewhere, it's largely fine and dry. The showers easing in Johannesburg for the early half of the new year. Looks likely that we'll continue to see that warmth in Casablanca easing somewhat as we move through the weekend. Now over to the Middle East, we've got that storm across the Mediterranean. That could have impacted across the Levant and gradually drift its way eastwards. Some sharp showers moving through Saudi, over towards Iraq, Kuwait, and eventually into Iran as well. And it looks likely could stay pretty unsettled for the next few days to come. So if we take a look at the wider picture, you can see where those showers are through the course of Thursday. Let's move ahead to see what's in store for the next 5 days. Dubai and Riyadh still at risk at seeing some sharp showers, unusual for this time of year. Hello there. Relatively quiet weather conditions across South Asia at the moment. We have seen some heavy rain just recently. You can see that on the satellite picture across the northeast. That's now moving through Bangladesh and easing away. At the same time, we've got some shower cloud developing down through the Bay of Bengal. And it looks likely that Tamil Nadu will see the heaviest of the showers as we go through the week. But you can see that shower cloud bringing rain up towards Bangladesh, gradually drifting away here. And further south, we'll have some sharper showers into Tamil Nadu. Now, to the north and west of that, a little bit cooler into northwest India and Pakistan than it should be, but by no means as cold as it is across Kazakhstan at the moment. -15 is a daytime maximum through Thursday afternoon. We will see a little more in the way of cloud and some showers that are moving their way steadily eastwards out of Iran, so we'll need to keep an eye on that. Back now into South Asia, lots of dry, fine weather across that Kerala coastline. As I say, Tamil Nadu, Sri Lanka, seeing some sharper showers, and a few sharper showers easing away from the Himalayas as well. This is the story then over the next 5 days. Good deal of dry weather for many of the cities. As you can see, Sri Lanka will keep those sharp showers going. It'll be a little less cold as well in Kazakhstan as we go into the early half of the week, but that will bring some snow showers with it too. Take care. Hello there. Some warmth arrives across the southeast of Australia over the next day or so. More on that in just a moment. But if we start off with a satellite picture across Malaysia and Indonesia, you can see quite clearly the shower cloud that brews through the course of the day. That's going to be the story over the next few days. We'll continue to the north about the colder air, the wintry weather that's been dominating across northern Japan with some record-breaking snowfall just recently. Now, across to China, it's a quieter story. It will get colder over the next few days, but there's a lot of dry, sunny weather here. A few scattered showers across the east coast of Vietnam. Some heavier rain through Malaysia at times. Some of these showers merging together for longer spells of rain. Now, this is the story then, as I say, getting a little bit cooler into Beijing, but still dry with some sunshine. Bangkok will have the best of the sunshine and the warmth as well. Now, into Australia, we've got interior northerly winds. It's going to bring some heat down to the south with temperatures in Melbourne at 40 degrees on Friday. The storm system just off the east coast of Queensland starts to pull away. So here, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We'll bring some rough seas, however. And down into New Zealand, we'll see more in the way of clouds, some showery outbreaks of rain to the South Island of New Zealand, slightly quieter further north. Now, it does look as though the temperatures will start to moderate a little to Melbourne as we head into New Year.